On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Underdog.
A person or group in a competition or situation that is expected to lose or be at a disadvantage. A person or group that is seen as less powerful or less favored than others in a social, political, or economic context.
Examples:
Cheer for the underdog. Classic underdog story. The underdog team pulled off a stunning upset against the heavily favored opponent.
Playbook.
A set of strategies or tactics used in a particular situation, often in a business or political context. A guidebook or manual that outlines a specific plan of action.
Examples:
Playbook strategy. Political playbook. The coach's playbook helped the team win the championship.
Trump.
A playing card with a picture of a trumpeter on it, used in certain card games.
Examples:
Trump card. Choose Trump. The trump suit in the game of bridge is determined at the beginning of each hand.
Bastion.
A strong fortress or a stronghold that defends or protects.
Examples:
Bastion of good sense. A bastion against corruption. The ancient fortification served as a bastion of defense against invaders for centuries.
Liberalism.
A political ideology or philosophy that emphasizes individual freedom, democracy, and equality.
Examples:
Classical liberalism. Economic liberalism. His political views are rooted in neoliberalism.
Capita.
A Latin word meaning head, used to express the amount for each person, any head or head-like expansion on a structure, as on a bone.
Examples:
Per capita sales. The agricultural yield per capita. GDP per capita shrunk by almost 10% for the third consecutive year.
Relentless.
Persistent and determined, continuing despite difficulties or setbacks.
Examples:
Relentless attack. Face relentless pressure. The athlete's relentless training paid off in the end.
Ethos.
The set of beliefs and attitudes that belong to a particular community, nation, ideology, or a person.
Examples:
Ethos of science. Corporate ethos. Medical students need to acquire not only knowledge, but also a professional ethos of a doctor.
Philanthropy.
The practice of voluntarily helping the poor, especially by giving money.
Examples:
Philanthropy organization. Private philanthropy. Tech billionaires often spend the majority of their time on philanthropy.
Institutionalize.
To establish or make something a part of an institution equals a place such as a university, hospital, etc.
Examples:
institutionalize a system. Institutionalize customary laws. The new policy aims to institutionalize the use of renewable energy sources.
Magnetism.
The force that causes attraction or repulsion between magnetic substances, a charismatic or attractive quality that attracts people or causes them to be drawn to someone or something.
Examples:
the magnetism of the moon. Animal magnetism. The child was drawn to the magnetism of the colorful toy display in the store.
Republican.
A person who supports or advocates for a particular form of government, typically one that has an elected head of state rather than a monarch, a member or supporter of the Republican Party in the United States.
Examples:
Republican ideology. Republican Party. Many Republican lawmakers are advocating for stricter immigration policies.
Innovate.
To introduce new methods, ideas, or products.
Examples:
innovate a new method. Innovate the quality of his life. Companies developing self-driving cars consistently innovate the emerging technologies.
Divisive.
Tending to cause disagreement or hostility between people.
Examples:
divisive question. Suppress divisive arguments. The proposed policy has been met with divisive reactions from the public.
Instinct.
An inborn behavioral pattern that is often responsive to specific stimuli, an innate feeling that causes you to act or believe that something is true.
Examples:
instinct for self-preservation. Aggressive instinct. When faced with a dangerous situation, his initial instinct was to flee.
Bipartisan.
Involving or supported by both of the main political parties in a country.
Examples:
promote bipartisan cooperation. Bipartisan agreement. The legislation was passed with bipartisan support from both parties.
Publicize.
To make information or news publicly known or communicated, to promote or spread awareness of.
Examples:
publicize event. Publicize research findings. The company hired a PR firm to publicize its new product.
Troop.
A group of soldiers, especially a large one, a group of people, animals, or things considered as a unit.
Examples:
the members of a military troop. A troop of deer. The troop of soldiers marched through the city in a parade.
Homicide.
The act or instance of killing another person, murder, manslaughter, or other unlawful violent killings.
Examples:
mass homicide, serial homicide. The detective was called to investigate a homicide in the city.
Cheaply.
In a stingy or inexpensive manner.
Examples:
cheaply available, buy stock cheaply. You can live very cheaply in Southeast Asia.
Silo.
A tall, cylindrical structure, usually made of concrete or steel, that is used for storing grain, feed, or other dry materials, a system or structure that is isolated or separate from others.
Examples:
nuclear silo, silo organization. The farmer used a silo to store feed for the animals.
Improvisation.
The act of making something up on the spot or creating or performing something without preparation.
Examples:
improvisation on stage, jazz improvisation. He created a beautiful piece of music using only improvisation.
Morale.
The emotional or mental state of a person or group, especially in relation to confidence, enthusiasm, and determination.
Examples:
the morale of soldiers, improve employee morale. The team's morale improved after winning the championship.
Sect.
A group of people who follow a particular religious or philosophical belief system, especially one that is regarded as outside the norm or mainstream.
Examples:
sect beliefs, secret sect. The minority sect believed in a set of unconventional religious practices.
Riot.
A violent disturbance of the peace by a crowd, characterized by destruction of property, looting, arson, and attacks on individuals.
Examples:
riot police, riot control gas. The riots in the city have left many buildings damaged and several people injured.
Commemorate.
To honor the memory of someone or something by ceremony or tribute.
Examples:
commemorate her long life, commemorate a deed. The country commemorated the war heroes on Memorial Day.
Disparity.
A significant difference or inequality between two or more things.
Examples:
the disparity between theory and reality. Income disparity. There is a significant disparity in pay between men and women in the company.
Squander.
To spend or use something wastefully, to waste by spending or using too freely.
Examples:
squander money, squander a chance. He squandered his inheritance on frivolous purchases.
Aspiration.
A strong desire to achieve something, the action or process of drawing breath.
Examples:
no aspiration for fame. Aspiration into the lungs. He has an aspiration to become a doctor.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.